Hi folks, welcome to Yoga for Anxiety. My name is Trisha. I am a licensed professional counselor and a registered yoga teacher, and I'm going to guide you today through a brief sequence of yoga postures that can help you to mitigate, manage, and ease some of your anxiety symptoms. So to begin, we're going to get comfortable. If you've got any socks or shoes on, go ahead and take those off so you can ground your feet down into the earth beneath you. We're going to go ahead and take 3 deep sighs. So let's inhale together for 1. I'm going to sigh it out the mouth. Good. Let's do that again for 2. Inhaling nice and deep, breathing into the diaphragm, and sighing it out the mouth. Good. 1 more on your own. The reason why we exhale out of the mouth is because it is a cooling breath. Just like when you're running, you exhale out of your mouth to cool the body down. So when we're anxious, a lot of times we're heated and we're tense. So that exhaling out of the mouth helps to cool your autonomic nervous system, moving it out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. So whenever you're feeling overwhelmed, deep exhales out of the mouth will help to cool you down. All right, 1 more deep breath together. And sighing it out. Good, grounding down into the present moment. Let's go ahead and shake out those hands. Shake out our hands, maybe shake out your feet if you want. It's another way to help shift our body out of fight or flight and into rest and digest. Kind of shaking off any anxious tension, letting it go, grounding down into the present moment, preparing to settle into stillness. So once we're done shaking ourselves out, coming back to stillness, we're gonna ground down through the feet, beginning with, if this is your foot, beginning with the heel, the outside edges, and then grabbing the mat with your toes. Okay, so grounding down through your feet, inhaling the arms overhead. Good, exhale those hands down through heart center. Good, let's do it 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale down through heart center. Good. When we move mindfully with the breath, it helps to create homeostasis in our mind and body, creating balance in left and right hemisphere. Good. Coming to center. Let's inhale the arms up 1 more time. This time we're going to keep them here and engage in some crescent breaths. So reaching high and tall, but making sure to leave space between your shoulders and your ears. We don't want to clench the shoulders up around the ears. So dropping the shoulder blades down, keeping space, reaching the fingers energetically. Good. Take a deep breath here. As we exhale, we're going to gently lean to one side. Good. Inhale back up to center. Exhale to the other side. Just gently and slowly. Good. Inhale back to center, creating space in the side body, moving with the breath, creating gentle balance in our nervous system. Good. Good. Noticing any sensations without judging them as good or bad, just noticing what you feel. Let's do 1 more on each side. Inhale. Exhaling, leaning. Seeing if you can lean deeper, or if your body tells you that that's not what it wants today, then honoring that and staying just where you are. Good. 1 more. Good. Inhale back up to center. Down through heart center. Good. Taking a moment to notice what that did for you in your body, your shoulders, your core. Just noticing any sensations, being mindfully aware. Good. Inhale the arms overhead. We're going to practice our first forward fold. So hinging at the hips, we're going to swan dive into forward fold. Good. From here, allowing the top half of the body to hang over the thighs. If you'd like, you can put a gentle bend in the knees and allow the top half of your body to sit on the thighs. But just allowing yourself to hang in this posture. If you'd like, you could grab opposite elbows, rock from right to left. Just allowing yourself to surrender. Surrendering to this posture, maybe lengthening through the hips. Allowing the crown of the head to drop and surrendering to the moment, to the posture, allowing gravity to do most of the work. When we engage in forward folds, They help to relieve mild symptoms of anxiety. Whenever we fold over the body, it helps once again to move the body out of fight or flight into rest and digest. Helps us to see things from quite literally a different perspective. So if you're ever feeling overwhelmed or anxious, forward fold is a good tangible coping skill, good place for you to come and just reset your body. So good. Continuing to hold this forward fold. Breathing into the back of the lungs. A lot of times the muscles that run alongside the spine can be difficult to stretch, and forward fold is a good way to stretch those muscles, giving space to the back, giving space to the muscles in the back of the neck, allowing yourself to just settle and breathe. Let's go ahead and take 5 deep breaths together, breathing into the back of the lungs, allowing the crown of the head to fall, looking through the back of the legs. Inhale 1 deeply and slowly. Gently sigh it out the mouth. Good. Inhale for 2. Let it go nice and slow. Good. Inhale for 3. Noticing any sensations in the body without judging them as good or bad, right or wrong. Just noticing what you feel. Sigh it out. Inhaling for 4, nice and deep, breathing into the back of the legs. Sigh it out nice and slow. Good. 1 more deep, full breath here. Inhaling deeply. Exhaling completely. Good. And then before we come up out of forward fold, as you hang here, surrendering to the moment, allow any thoughts of anxiety, any anxious worry or tension that exists in your mind to topple out of the top of your head and spill out onto the mat. Allowing any anxious thoughts that are living in your mind that are not serving you to just flow out of the head onto the mat in front of you, clearing out any space in your mind that could be used more effectively. Maybe shake your head yes, shake your head no, allowing all those unhelpful thoughts to spill out, if only for this moment. And then gently and slowly, if you'd like to, placing the hands on the shins or on the knees, gently begin to roll up the spine, placing a gentle bend in the knee, rolling the spine up very, very slowly. If we come up too fast, we'll get a head rush, and we don't want that. Allowing the head to be the last thing that rises. Rolling the shoulders down and back. And all those anxious thoughts on the mat in front of you, we're going to kick them behind you. You don't need them anymore. They're not serving you. All right, now we're going to practice our balancing posture tree because in life, as in yoga, it is an important practice to be balanced. So we're going to practice grounding down through our feet once again, grounding down through the heel, the 2 outer edges, and grabbing the mat with the toes. And we're going to slowly pour the weight into the right foot, finding balance on one foot. Once you've found your balance, you can bring the sole of the left foot to either the calf or the thigh, whichever is within your practice. Just don't put it over the knee. We don't want to damage the knee, okay? So finding your balance and finding a focal point in front of you, whether it's on the floor in front of you or out behind you, finding something to focus on. In Sanskrit, we refer to it as a drishti, and that is your focal point. Having a focal point helps make balance easier, as in yoga, as in life, right? So pick something to focus on, an unmoving drishti in front of you. Lock eyes, find your balance, find your breath. Notice the intention and effort that it takes to be balanced. A lot of times we expect balance to come naturally. We think that we are supposed to be balanced, but in actuality, it takes effort and intention to find and maintain our balance. right? And it's not about how balanced we are and if we can stay balanced forever, but it's about when we lose our balance, how do we talk to ourselves? How do we find our balance when we lose it? Because we will inevitably fall out of balance, and that's okay. So good. One more deep breath here. And sigh it out, releasing ourselves from the posture. Shake out that right leg. Good job. Same thing, other side, grounding down through the heel, the two outer edges, grabbing the mat with the toes. Slowly pouring the weight into the left foot. Finding your focal point or drishti on the floor in front of you. Good. And then finding your breath. Noticing the intention of your balance, noticing your breath, noticing the strength of all the muscles in your legs and how hard they're working for you. Notice the quality of the thoughts in your mind. Do you believe you are capable of balance, or do you doubt yourself? Check that. Good. Noticing the intention and effort of balance. It's okay if you fall. Be kind to yourself. It matters. It's good. One more deep breath here. And as we exhale, releasing ourselves from tree. Good. Shake out that left leg. Great job. Inhale the arms overhead. Good. Sigh it out. Hopefully some of these postures and breathing techniques have been helpful in regulating your nervous system and at least bringing your anxiety down, hopefully a little bit. Please feel free to practice as frequently as you feel like you need to regulate your nervous system. Remember that you are the creator of your reality and that you are capable of grounding and regulating yourself, being peaceful and calm. Namaste.